your hands up. We got that feel good music, that vibe to make you wanna lose it. Everybody stop what you're doing, rock to the music, bounce to the music. For all my people all across the globe, we got that feel good music that'll heal your soul. No matter what, hit the dance floor with Honey Get Light. Get to know her.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's your man Vince Paz. It's your friendly neighborhood podcaster in the building. Y'all know what it is. Your man Vince Paz in the building for the podcast, the Vince Paz Experience. I want to give a shout out to everyone right now. Yo, happy Juneteenth to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Happy Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day to everyone that's out there. I know I didn't get a chance to wish everyone a happy Father's Day, but happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Yo, if you out there right now, you moving and shaking, click tag and share it. You're live. You dig what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/Vince Paz TV. I'm on a whole bunch of handles. I'm about to get ready to put it up for y'all right now. Y'all know what it is. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. But let me get back to that. So I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter right now as well. Twitter.com/Vince Paz TV. Get at your boy. You dig what I'm saying? And of course, I'm on Twitch TV. Get at your boy. Twitch.tv/Vince Paz. I'm in the building. And y'all know. And then, of course, I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on YouTube. Here we go right here in the lower third. Check it out. YouTube.com/Vince Paz TV. LinkedIn.com/Vince Paz. So what's up, everybody? I know y'all sit up here like, yo, where you been at? Well, you know, I do a lot of shows, okay? So to be honest with you, I'm already past my season. So I usually do 23 shows. So far, altogether, I did about 40 shows already. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just need to take a little break to come on back and regroup because I want to make sure that I don't get stale. I don't want to, you know, be in your ear and you be like, oh, this Negro on again. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that happens. You dig what I mean? I want to make sure that we all good. Of course, you can see I'm advertising right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on here doing what I'm doing. You feel me? I'm about to go up on IG. I wasn't going to go on IG tonight, but a friend of mine was like, yo, V, can you pull up on IG? And I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to get to pull up on IG right now. All right? So, yeah, I'm on IG right now. So, everybody that's on IG, here I go right here. So, yo, let's get at it. You feel me? So, listen. I know everyone right now. Hey, what's going on, man? My girl in the building, Rhonda True Fire in the building. Her book's getting ready to drop in a minute. So, you know, if you are out there in the chat, yo, let me know you there. You feel what I'm saying? Share the live. Listen, it ain't about money for me. It's about whoever wants to receive the message. You dig what I'm saying? So tonight, of course, I'm not quite sure everybody see what I was talking about tonight. I'm talking about Black Planet. Yeah. But I don't think I understand. I'm not talking about the Black Planet the website. I'm not talking about the Black Planet that was popping live, you know, when everyone was out here trying to get a date or something. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, but Black Planet at one point was very much popping, right? But that's not the Black Planet that I'm talking about tonight. We flock to Black Planet the same way that we was flocking to Facebook, right? We on Facebook. We on IG. We on everything. We on YouTube. We look at every social media platform. Twitter, Black Twitter. We following Hollywood Unlocked. We following the Shade Room. We following all those things. We on all those platforms, right? So my question tonight is this. If we are in a fight, if you was in a fight for your life, right, and you had to choose to be present in your fight, what's up? What up, Kenya? In the building, IG in the building just pulled up. If you was in a fight for your life, right, and you had to choose to be present for your fight or to be absent for your fight, what would you choose? To be present or absent? Of course, in your right mind, right, you would say, I need to be present for the fight. or you want to follow what the popular consensus is saying. I need to be present for the fight, right? Well, I'm going to tell y'all, majority of us out here, we are absent for the fight. But before we get into that, man, yo, check this out. Y'all know what I do always about this time. Al. Yo, you know anybody that's having it rough? You know, like I said, it's never good to just keep saying that I'm okay, I'm all right. You're really not all right. Yo, give them a call, man. National Suicide Prevention Hotline number. The number is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that number is 1-800-273-8255. Shout out to Truth Be Told. Y'all know what it is in the building. My girl Erica Liz Rodriguez in the building. Shout out to my peoples down in VA. And again, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know I got to promote my man. You dig what I'm saying? Kells is nuts. Make sure you check him out. It's Kells _IZ_nuts 21. Y'all know what it is. Holla at my man. Yo, listen, y'all already know. Truth Be Told party coming up. You did what I'm saying? Yo, if you're not there, you ain't nowhere. You know, July 9th, Brooklyn. Surprise location. Only way you gonna get this ticket information is if you go check out the bio. All right. RSVP, $25 a ticket. Live DJ, special guest. Yo, my man Rain, my girl Glam, they're gonna do it big on July 9th. And plus, this Truth Be Told birthday bash in the building. So, yo, if you in Brooklyn, especially all my Brooklyn heads, stand up. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my peoples at the BK9. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? So, shout out to SUNY College of Westbury. They own BK9. Let's get at it. So, yeah, man. Yo, if you out in Brooklyn, yo, check them out. You feel what I'm saying? Truth Be Told in the building. You did what I mean? Get the tickets. Go to Everbright. Feel it outside event. Yo, it's going down. Trust me. Disclosed location, they got it popping. So, yeah, like I said, man, come on through. Check it out. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep the ticket going at the bottom of the screen for a second. Go to their Instagram page. Get all the bio information, all the ticket information. And we're going to run from there. You know what I mean? So, of course, yesterday was Juneteenth, June 19th, the official day that slavery was supposedly come to an end, right? But again, it's being overshadowed by Pride Month, okay? So you have all these organizations that out here are throwing pride parties, right? But the only people, I don't never see no corporate sponsorship going behind Juneteenth celebration. We have a long way to go. We are nowhere. Let's be clear. We are truly nowhere. All right? Juneteenth needs to definitely be a federal holiday. New York City has made it a holiday, whereas no one in New York City is working. Facts. You feel me? It is a holiday in New York City when Juneteenth come around. So city workers, if you working, yo, on that day, yo, you can call off. Get paid for that day. That's what it is. I mean, that's probably what happened that led to the shooting of this young man right here, Darius Lee. Okay, let's talk about it for a second. Darius Lee was hanging out back in Harlem, where he from, home for the summer. Probably came through to say what's up to some of his peoples. There was a gathering on 139th and 5th, old stomping grounds. You did, man, I was born on 137th between 5th and Lenox. So, you know, yeah, just to let y'all know I'm familiar. So it's right across from the Riverton. In Riverbend, to be honest with you, right across from the 3rd Avenue Bridge. So if anybody doubts, you feel what I'm saying, my New York City acumen, I just got finished telling you exactly where the shots took place at. You did what I'm saying? So it took place, like I said again, on 139 between 5th and Lenox. You did what I'm saying. Darius was home for the summer, checking out some people. It was a gathering, you know what I mean, in Harlem. Next thing you know, some shots was rang out. It was one person killed, which was Darius, and then there was 8 people, other people who got injured in that as well. You know, his coach, Ron Cottrell, said Darius was a remarkable young man who loved the Lord, his mom, his family, his teammates, his friends, and his entire, you know what I'm saying, Houston Baptist University family. All right, they rushed him to the hospital, okay, and he didn't make it. All right. Emergency responders, they said they rushed him over to the Harlem Hospital where he died. 6 other men and 2 women were also shot during the incident. And Monday's incident in New York City was the 277th mass shooting in the United States this year. 277. Yo, money, we only in June. That's 277 mass shootings so far. So before you don't understand, anything more than 2 people is considered a mass shooting. All right. So, and Darius is on track to graduate with his bachelor's degree in December, right? He was also student athlete of the year, best male student athlete of the year. So, you got a kid who went away to school, wanted to hang out with his people before he probably left. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, this happens. You want to say like, yo, some dudes might have been jealous of him or this, that, and third, but I don't think that was the case. I think it was some rival stuff that probably was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody was feeling himself, and then next thing you know, somebody felt disrespected, however the case may be, and Darius became a victim, you know what I'm saying, of somebody else's situation. But shout out to Darius' family, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give a moment of silence for Darius, you know what I'm saying, passed away on Juneteenth, on the day that we're supposed to be celebrating the total end of slavery. I'm gonna give a moment of silence for my man, for Darius. But that's what's up. So I just got to finish getting fact checked. You think what I'm saying? Let me run that down real quick. The wifey said it's a federal holiday all over. They had an amazing celebration on CNN last night too, but we do still have a lot of work to do. Well, I know that it's a federal holiday, okay? But it's not really a federal holiday. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right? I don't know how that is, but that's just how I feel. Maybe because I don't believe in the fairness in the way it's being celebrated. I believe that Juneteenth, as with anything, is being pimped. I believe, like with anything else, like they put a special on early in the morning that I seen before I went to church, with some artists performing, things like that, talking about Prince, how Prince was the first artist to own his masters and broke away from his label and said, yo, look, y'all can keep all that. Told him, yo, I can keep all that. I'll start some other stuff. That's exactly what he did. Now other artists right now are working to keep their masters. Yo, the music industry is a tough game. You feel what I'm saying? But in the spirit of Juneteenth, we talking about masters. We talking about masters. Artists owning their masters. African American artists, black artists, brown artists owning their masters. That's what we talking about? What's going on, Marco? How you doing, man? Shout out to my people on IG right now. So this is what we talking about. So they put a special on early in the morning talking about the accomplishments, supposedly, that has been made in the music industry with black people. Well, last time I checked, the reason why they came with the 360 deal was because of us. Yeah, let's talk about it. We already know that majority of the industry, to make a record costs money. We know that already. But when new kids started signing those 360 deals, man, them 360 deals was putting 90% profit back into the record labels. Back into the record labels. So what was really going on? I'm not talking about Juneteenth, just about, we talking about black artists getting their masters. We ain't just talking about that. They need to burn the whole industry need to burn. Period. We keep creating and recreating. We got black country singers. Now they're just starting to get their rec. Black rock stars just really starting to get their rec. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we've been here. We've been here. But I mean, again, like Chuck D said, Public Enemy said, the fear of a black planet. So here I come to you again tonight. If you want to be present for a fight, or you're going to be present or you're going to be absent, and I keep saying over and over again, if you was in your right mind, you're going to be present. But we getting so inundated with so much other stuff, so many distractions, that we are absent, purely absent for this fight. I still have this young man's picture up for a reason. I want y'all to understand something. He was really fighting to get out, but he couldn't get out. So I'm going to tell all you athletes something, okay? All you kids that's going to school. In the climate that which we are living in right now, you need to pick and choose when you come home. If you don't need to come home, don't come home. That's not being afraid. That's being smart. And that's being safe. Yo, you can get killed stepping off the sidewalk. Shout out to Katana Gibson in the building, Pinky in the building. You listen, you can get killed stepping off the sidewalk. All I'm saying to you is that if you are away at school, there's no need to come home. Video call. Holler at your peoples when you get back. Right now, you are on a mission. You're on a mission that God has sent you on, has allowed you to go on, go and achieve that, go on that mission and achieve that goal. Period. We lost a lot of people. I know athletes that have passed away that were killed just coming home to visit their families. Want to head out to a party. Yo, listen, all that partying is dead. There is no party anymore. If they shooting up funerals, what make you think they're not shooting up house parties? Let's get for real. We used to start fights in house parties. Just like on Cooley High, where the whole arm raw fell on the floor. Like that. Red light special parties. We were there. We started fights in them too. You feel what I'm saying? So if you home, yo, listen, man. Daytime activity only, man. Real rap. Tell your people to come to your house. Now don't tell everybody to come. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't your friend. That's all I got to say. If you can't see me, hold on for a minute. Let me get my man off the screen right now. There I go. So all I'm saying is, man, is this. Stay home. Don't come. Pass that on to your athletes. I'm telling my son too. I'm glad my daughter don't come home a lot. She rarely comes home. When she does, sometimes she bypasses Cincinnati. When my son go to school, your son don't even come home. You have to teach your kids right now how to maneuver when they go away to school. Listen, don't come home. Make sure when you out there, this is what you do. I'm not telling you this to be scared. I'm telling you so you can be safe. That's the difference. Yeah, we definitely living in different kind of times. You got to understand. His shooting marked the 277th mass shooting in the United States this year. Again, anything more than 2 people that gets killed in a single action, that's a mass shooting. But again, you know, I ask all of you the question, are you present for the fight or are you absent from the fight? If you in your right mind, when are you going to become present for the fight? This is all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. When are y'all going to be present for the fight? So let's talk about the fear of the black planet. Okay? Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. I don't know about you. Let me be clear. I am not a racist. Okay? I'm not a racist. I have some prejudices. I'm not perfect. But I do not ever want to see another man killed. I don't care what color, race, or creed he is or she is. I don't want to see nobody killed. Okay? I'm not going out here grabbing a gun, kicking down the door, not doing none of that. Unless I had to. Unless the war came to my door. If we in that kind of war, then that's different. But we're not in that kind of war. And even if we was, my question would be, are you present or are you absent? Many of you, but all of us, have not woken up yet. We are still sleeping. Half of you still don't understand what's going on down. Shout out to my girl Alice. What's going on, Drop? Half of you still don't understand what's going on with the realignment of counties and the voting situation down in Atlanta. What's up, Drop? Can you speak on this? What's one? Finna voted to approve the new gender inclusion policy on Sunday, which bars athletes who transitioned after 12 years. Oh, we're going to talk about that too, Drop. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Because I didn't even know. Again, Sunday. Hey, if you all, you know what we all need to do? I challenge anybody in this COVID time to go back and look to see how many bills were passed on Sunday. And they will say that is all done because Congress, and it's the Senate, Congress is about to take some time off. I'm telling you right now, you will see how many bills were passed on the weekend. We don't even know about it. We don't hear about it. We don't hear about certain bills that don't get passed on the weekend. We heard about the gun policies being passed because it was done during the week. Who's covering the White House on the weekend? Let me pause and sip my Perrier. This is what goes on. This is the foolery. This is the wall that get pulled over our eyes. You feel me? So a lot of us out here, again, are you present or are you absent? So here we are. Let's talk about it for a second. Do y'all even realize what's going on down in Atlanta right now? Let me explain to y'all what's going on down in Atlanta right now in Alabama. Coming up in November 8th, 2022 election, Atlanta's Georgia Senate seat is up for grabs. Whether you know it or not, the House of Representatives has 209 Republicans, right? 220 Democrats, right? So you have to understand the balance of power that's getting ready to shift, right? In the Senate, it's 48 Democrats seats, 48 seats, 50 Republican seats, and 2 independent seats. So you're probably saying, yo, Vince, why is that important? House of Representatives, the Democrats have. The Senate, the Republicans have. Okay? They don't want to lose both houses. So this is why this voter situation is happening down in Georgia. This is why the restructuring of the districts of the lines throughout Ohio has been happening. This is why the Supreme Court has been super busy in the state of Ohio, because they just got finished 2 weeks ago declaring the lines that were moved was unconstitutional, and secondly was not fair to the district that was being left out. What's going on, Rain? Shout out to Truth Be Told podcast. Rain, check it out, Rain. I got something for you. Check out the ticket. You can't see my live, but I got your ticket. I got the ticket tape running down for the party that's coming up July 9th. So I'm saying is that when you have this type of activity that's happening, they only coming to us because we hold the vote that'll shift the power in either direction. Hey, look, we have the power right now, Atlanta and Georgia. You guys have the power to send the whole thing up in smoke. This is why I tell black people, go down to your election office and switch parties. Get off the Democratic, get off the Republican ticket and be an independent. Because listen, if there's a guy that you want to vote for that's a Republican because you feel like it's the best person for the job, then do that. If you feel like there's a guy out there or a lady out there that is the best person for the job as a Democrat, then do that. But stay as an independent so you don't have no alliance to any party. And guess what happens next? They don't know who to come to. But as long as we hold the power to put a Democrat in office, they're going to block it. They're going to block it. So all this is because of the balance of power that's getting ready to that could possibly be shifted on November 8th. If you didn't know that. But the only way you would know that is if you're present. You got to understand, you got to be present in this thing. You can't continue to be absent. And the only reason why you're absent is because of your ignorance. because you've been taught to hate this thing. You've been taught to hate it. What have we benefited from being absent? We got so many bills that have been passed right up under our noses on the weekends. Like, that's a prime example. That's a prime example of what Drop just put in here. Let me show you what Drop put in here. Read that. This got passed on the weekend. This is just a prime example. But if you go do your homework, you'll see that there was more bills during this COVID time, during this Black Lives Matter time, that had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter that was passed. So what are we benefiting from protecting and being a part of a party in a system that we don't benefit from? I don't care what anybody say. Black nationalism always needs to be on deck. We always need to be in charge of our own finances. We always need to be in charge of our own thing, of our own communities. How do we continue to keep asking for someone to feed us that don't live in our house? We keep asking them for food. They don't live in our house. But we still relying on this level of politics and being absent, not being involved. And so when the people who we don't want in office are in office or stay in office, it's only due to the fact that we are all absent. And then the people that's present, you looking at them, when you find out who they voted for, why you voted here? Why you voted there? Well, if we would have stuck together on the independent block and showed them that, yo, we not voting for none of y'all. We're going to put our own person on the ballot. That would have told them to tell y'all got to go. Shout out to my nephew, Rashid. What's going on, nephew? What are we benefiting from this democracy? We keep contributing to it. But the only reason why that is because you're mentally absent from it. We hold the whole voting block in place. We hold the advantage. The black vote is the key to every election. Every election. We swing the power. But why are we giving the power to people who do not respect us? And haven't. We just keep giving our money out. Here, take it all. We just keep giving our money away. The same people who just raised the minimum wage. The same people who keep passing laws to stop us from voting. The same people who did not want to re-sign the Civil Rights Act. The same people. Even right now, this is an explosive political year. But many of y'all still absent. Still absent. So we not going to be present for the fight. I want to talk about Jay-Z for a second. So Jay-Z, I'm quite sure everyone sees the reel that's going around when he talks about the crab in the barrel, right? You know, when you think about certain things like the little old lady that live in a shoe, who has so many children she didn't know what to do. And why am I even talking about an old lady that live in a shoe? Ain't no old lady live in a shoe. What was that? What was that nursery rhyme referring to? So crabs in the barrel. Since when do crabs belong in the barrel? But crabs know they don't belong in the barrel. So if you notice when a crab get out of the barrel, they do what? They climbing on the back of another crab to get out the barrel. So You have to begin to look at these things in which we subscribe to and break it down. This is how you become president. Put everything under question. Everything you learn and everything you looking at your television, looking at your news, put everything under question. You know the answers to the question. All right? So we got a new generation of people. Okay, I'm about to get ready to talk about that in the second drop. So we are a new generation of people, right? New generation is fearless. Fearless. Listen, this new generation right now, that we in right now, listen, they murder for sport. So imagine if we can get them to get on boardroom level. Oh, you got to understand, corporate America is going to be scared. They scared of this generation of kids. But because we're not mature, we're not maturing at a rate to whereas we could understand the politics, and we don't have a political, many of us don't want to have a political consciousness, right? To say, yo, I need to get my kid to understand what this is. Now, mind you, no one's saying that they're gonna jump into politics right away, or they understand what's fully going on. But at least we're giving them an opportunity to be able to learn what's going on. When will you all say, give me liberty or give me death? When will we say that? They got guns. They're only tough when they got guns, bombs, airplanes, nuclear weapons, all that. They're not tough when they just got this. So to keep a sharp people in check, they have to instill the violence in you, the fear. When you gonna get tired of having taxation without representation? I keep telling y'all, July 6th is only for what's to come. January 6th, excuse me, is only for what's to come. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Those people that attacked the White House, people say, oh, that wasn't that was un-American. Truth be told, that wasn't un-American. Because the same way that y'all seen that insurrection take place was the same way that that white America said to Britain, no more. We don't like what y'all doing over here. But that's the same thing that those people say on January 6th to the government. We don't like what y'all doing. So they said. But of course, the flip side of that is, Donald Trump, he was mad. He was mad because he lost for real, at the end of the day. But a lot of that movement was because they got tired of how America's being ran. Whether it's for black people, for white people, they say, yo, we just tired. Let's just start over. Can we hit the reset button? But we hold the vote for the reset button. But we still aren't present. We aren't present. We are absent. We still absent. In a political year, they don't care about you or I. This is an explosive political year. All they want is your vote. So what's going to happen if you hold your vote? What happens if none of you go to the poll to vote? And you vote for an independent, a person that's in neither party? What happens then? See, some of our black politicians, they're not even politicians. Some of our black people get invited to a tea time and coffee and crumpets to have a meeting with upcoming political officials. We'll give you this for that. Support us here. We'll do this. Then they come out in jigaboo fashion. Hey, this guy's all right. Knowing that they just received a check or received a promise. We could never have another Black Wall Street. Not like that. Not when we continue to get sold out because people are only concerned about what goes on for now, not understanding that the future is at stake. When will you say, give me liberty or death? Some of you are already dead inside. The mental death. Many of you are still dead inside. You will not take up arms and arm your children mentally. You will not take up arms and give your children a fighting chance. We are victims of hating ourselves. But we run around here talking about I love you, bruh, knowing that you still have malice in your heart for the same man that you just said, or the same woman that you just said that I love you too. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. I say every time that I come on these lives that I know I'm being watched. I know that they don't like what I put down. It's only a matter of time before somebody come to me and be like, yo, you need to stop talking like this. That'll be my moment of truth. But until that time comes, I'm not going to stop talking like this. I'm not going to stop promoting Black nationalism. I'm not going to stop promoting take care of your house. I'm not going to stop promoting unity in my community. I'm not going to stop promoting that we should be governing ourselves. I'm not going to stop promoting we should break away from parties, file independent. I'm not going to stop promoting that. I'm not going to stop promoting that you need to be policing your communities. I'm not going to stop promoting that. I'm not going to stop promoting that. At this point, it's give me liberty or give me death. I even fight for the ones that's dead mentally. Man, you know, it's heavy is the head that wears the crown. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm the guy on social media. I'm not going to never say that. But I know I hold my own on these platforms. I know I do everything the best I can by the grace of God to make sure I give y'all the truth. I am not for you if you think I'm here to sugarcoat anything in my messages. I'm never going to do that. I'm not here to pacify. Okay? I'm not here to do that. I'm not here. You might just pass me by. You feel what I'm saying? You might just keep on going past me. All right? Because I am not that dude. I am not that guy, okay, that is going to basically pacify the truth. And if you think I am, anyone that knows me knows I'm not. But if you think I am, for one moment, yo, I'm sorry, got to tell it to you. Nice try, wrong guy. I ain't that guy. All right? I ain't that guy. Shout out to everybody that's on the live with me right now. My man Drop Squad 52 is in the building. So listen, I want y'all to read this. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. He said to me, can I speak on FINRA voting upon the approval of the new gender inclusion policy? All right? So I had to go, of course, and look this up. You know what I mean? Because I could not really speak on this if it wasn't, I didn't have it in front of me. So here, let me give y'all an idea of what's going on right now. Okay, I pull up to the website. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jumped out the car hot just now, right? Shout out to my people's Cream Brand in the building. Shout out to her. Love you to death, Mom. Yo, I just pulled up on them. Guess what? It's not on the front page. Yeah. I had to go 19 articles down to find this. All right, here we go. In Budapest, Hungary is when this was passed. FINA is the Federal International Organization, all right, for the Olympics, world sports, all that, all right? Check it out. The vote, which was 71.5% in favor of the new policy, took place after Congress heard speeches from representatives of a working group that was set up in November 2021. The working group consisted of 3 special groups: an athlete group, a science and medicine group, and a legal and human rights group. After analyzing the conclusion of these groups, FINA developed a new policy that will apply to all FINA events. The policy will also be followed by world record ratification wherever the competition took place. The full gender inclusion policy I will post on my page. Now, let's talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden, what's going on? Shout out to Jaden. So, another surprise. Just before 9 p.m. on Wednesday, the Board of Governors of the NCAA quietly announced to end its 11-year-old policy of transgender participation. Bye-bye, Leah Thomas. Thumbs up. Title IX. All right. Drop. I know you close by. Understand something. They're saying that if a kid gets a sex change after 12 years old, I'm lost. Like, is that the only way to transition after 12 years old from competing against women? So Title IX, for anyone that doesn't know what Title IX is, I got to pull that up too, because this is all new to me. So this is a Title IX, basically ratification, okay? That's what's going on, all right? So I'm pulling it up right now. Give me a second. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm hitting the page. We're going to NCAA, talking about Title IX. So basically, I guess it was amended. Drop, where you at? Drop might have pulled out. So anyway, Title IX, for all of you that don't know, was basically the right for women to be able to participate equally in athletics, okay? They have been pushing the whole gender piece, and the NCAA announced to end its 11-year-old policy on transgender participation in college sports. About time. About time. It is not fair for a man, because that's what has happened. When a man gets in, Joanna man, all over again. Once a man, yo, physically you are still, your strength does not equal what a woman is. Why do you think if a man can compete in women's high jump, right? If a dude is jumping 6'6" and he gets a sex change, and he's competing against women that only jump 5'10", 6 feet, what do you think is going to happen to that competition? What do you think is going to happen? Well, we already know what's going to happen. We already know. Okay? We know that there is no way that the women will be able to compete with those men that's in that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Black Planet at one point was very much popping, right?
I don't understand how that just happened. Bear with me. I don't have an understanding. I'm slow
I
with
don't
it.
understand how that just happened.
I'm slow with it. Somebody got to help me out there. All I'm saying is that when people are cheating the game, there's got to be something to stop the cheating of the game. I'm sorry. The you know the cheating of the game has got to stop, man. And I'm getting so tired the of people who are, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not against anything pride. Let's be clear. I'm not against none of that. All I'm saying is that yo, you can't keep trying to push an envelope across the table that has no letters in it. Like, what are we doing here? No, seriously, what are we doing here? It's no disrespect. Like I said, I don't. It's not that I don't. I don't. Whatever you do is what you do. If you want to change your entire sexuality, that's totally on you. But when you start cheating the game, yo, that's different, man. That's different. That's big different. And then you expect to be respected for that. Like, come on, man. Let's get real. So the NCAA finally stepped up and said, yo, enough is enough. Shout out to the NCAA. They stepped up like we wanted them to. They did exactly what we asked them to do. As athletes, the women suffered. Women, shout out to Karen. What's going on, Karen? The women had to suffer through that. My question is, now what happens to the swimmer who jumped in, in that swim meet and broke records? What happens now? So forever cheating the game, man. Like, yo, it's crazy. Forever cheating the game. But again, you know, like I said again, man, you know, a lot of people get angry at me, could be upset with me, you know what I mean? But where's the fairness? Where's the fairness? America will never, and I got white friends who understand this. White America could never understand what Title IX has done for women, especially black women. You have no idea what Title IX has done. But if we keep passing all of these laws that give advantages to everyone else, it's like when I speak now, like about when I asked somebody the other day, you know, are you gay first or are you black first? They had to think about it for a minute. They was like, I'm gay first. Okay. And I asked them, so do you think when a racist white person walks up to you, do you think he's looking at the fact that you gay first or he's looking at the fact that you black first? Stump the person. And mind you, person's my friend. I said, what usually comes out their mouth? Your black gay ass. You benefit either way from 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 laws. You don't benefit from the laws for black people not being passed, but you benefit from a law for LGBTQ community being passed, but black people in this totality are still being left out. And mind you, again, I don't have nothing against anyone in the LGBTQ community. Nothing, not at all. I just need for people to see the fairness of it. And you got some that do. There's some that don't. Some people will jump in the live, some people will jump out the live because I'm only speaking what my truth is. So going back, what the NCAA put in place in 2011 to show that transition student avenue is fair, respectful, and legal process, legal access to get legal sports based upon current medical and legal knowledge. It's gone. As it should be, drop. As it should be. As it should be. Like, come on, let's be for real. How does a man who used to get beat in track and field activities now heads over to women's events and he smokes them? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. But now we got international competition. They're going to say, if you... They're going to say in international competition that once, you know what I'm saying, you there's somebody's trying to call me. International competition, if you didn't get a sex change by the time you was 12, yo, you can't compete. But now that opens up a whole nother can of worms. Oh, hold on, Drop. Hold on, Drop. I'm gonna give you the number to call, Drop. Hold on, Drop. I'm about to give you the number. Yo, listen, if you want to call in right now, right? Here go the number right here, everybody. Call in if you want to call in. 513-429-5964. 513-429-5964. Hold on. How many even have that? I don't even have the phone. Hold on. Hey, yo, I wild out. I'm telling people to call in. I ain't got the phone in my head. Yo, hey, Drop, hit me up, 513-429-5964, brother. You was calling me on the live phone. So that's the reason why I was hitting you off, bro. So I apologize. Yeah, man. So, you know, we have to understand where we at in this. That's crazy. I was telling people to call in. I didn't even have my phone on me. That's wild. Yo, we got 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So give me a call back, Drop. Call me right back, Drop. I know you there. Give me a call right back. So, look, man. Again, Drop gonna call me in a second. He probably gonna call me when I least expect it. Probably when we get ready to get off, right? Yo, shout out to everybody that joined the live this evening. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Chrissy Ford, shout out to my people's a Black Mastermind. You dig what I'm saying? They had a great time this weekend. I was unable to be there. Shout out to everybody that graduated in my Black Mastermind organization. They're about to get to do some great and big things. But listen, as we get ready to wrap this up, Drop, where you at? Give me a call, Drop. If not, I'm going to call you. I probably need to call Drop, which I think. Yeah, but if I call Drop, I'm going to pause the live. Which I think. If I need to call Drop, who say call Drop? Let me know. Call Drop. Call Drop. Drop, I'm about to call you. I'm calling Drop Squad 52. Drop, stop calling me. I'm about to call you. Drop keep calling me. I got to call him. I'm trying to call him right now. He keeps trying to call me. All right, here we go. Drop should be coming on right now. Kels, what's going on? What's going on, homie? My man Drop Squad 52 in the building. Let me know if y'all can hear Drop, everybody.
What up, man? Hey, I've been trying to call. I couldn't see the number on the screen. It's a different number than I have. But anyway, dude, the reason I'm calling in, shout out to the Best Pass Experience.
Hey.
The reason I'm calling in is the whole new ruling that the NCAA and the swimming governing body put down. They basically addressed Miss Leah Thomas, who's a transgender swimmer, which you talked about at Penn University, was competing as a man, I think 4 years ago, started hormone treatment, which by NCAA rule, under Title IX, which is for women's sports, allowed Leah Thomas, a transgender man, to as a woman in swimming. So over the weekend, they passed it and said, if you do not start transgender procedures before 12, which means before puberty, because if you start it after puberty, you will have a God-given natural advantage over a female that was born a female. So basically, that's what the new rule is. It keeps Title IX intact. So the NCAA had to throw out that bullshit that they was doing, where somebody could say, hey, all I got to do is get hormone treatment for 4 years, and I can go compete as a woman, but I'm a man, and I'm going to dominate. So I just wanted to call in and give you some clarity on that new rule.
My man, Drop Squad 52 in the building. Always dropping signs. You can catch my man Drop definitely on Twitter. Please follow him. He drops a lot of science on it. So, hey, Drop, real fast. We already knew that this was going to come down at some point. You feel what I'm saying? It was just a matter of when.
But see, it was because of the political pressure that was put on by parents over these last couple of years because of the COVID lockdown. A lot of things that were being done in schools started to get more exposure. Because you just brought it up earlier in your show, how you got to search for certain stories. Certain things are buried and hidden. You got to really go seek it out. And I guess that was your theme about, are you in the game or out of the game, something like that.
Yep. If you present or absent, you got to figure out what you're going to be.
Right. So it was a lot of political pressure from these parents of these female athletes who've been swimming since they was 9, 10 years old. And then when they finally reached that pinnacle of Division I sports, they got to face a man with bulging out while he on the stand getting ready to swim in the pool because he hadn't had the reassignment surgery yet. He just did the hormone treatment.
Wow. So he's still holding on to his package.
Right. And plus they was trying to do it in high school because I think Ohio has some kind of new law that they passed related to transgender athletes competing with women.
They said no.
Exactly. They said no.
Ohio said big no. I got an email from the Ohio governing body of sports. No.
That's right. And that's again, that's because these parents got fed up. And again, it's political. And I ain't going there because if I get started, I'm going to go.
Right. So we're not going to talk about how it's political. What I will say is this. Dwayne Wade, you've been hoodwinked and bamboozled by your own son.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. And again, like you said, Vince, either you in the game or you out the game.
That's what's up. Hey, Drop.
You present or not? Yeah.
Hey, after the show, man, I know you're gonna be up for a minute. Can I give you a call back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to rap with you about something.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my man, Drop Squad 52. Yeah, you can catch him on Twitter. Yeah, drop your drop.
So you just okay, since you insist. But Drop Squad 52 on Twitter, and that's basically it. I'm just an old black man retired, just chilling, having fun.
I just want to hear my line
on social media.
Dropping science on anybody.
gotta hit that on the right way.
Okay.
Like, this is what it says. Drop Squad 52. Dropping science to anyone who wants to catch it. Peace out.
All right, that's what's up, Drop. Thanks, man. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all, Drop Squad, we met on another platform. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, we definitely hit it off. Yo, but like Rhonda just asked, she said, "Will this then encourage gender reassignment before age of 12?" And all this is insane. And Anthony said the same thing. It's insane. And understand this, everybody. Here's the reason why you can't do gender transformation so early. Because your body is still developing and growing. Kels, can you hear me now, Kels? Your body is still developing and growing. All right? Yo, listen, man, y'all, I appreciate everyone that came through, man. Like I said, again, either you in the game or you out the game. Either you present or you not. You got to ask yourself these questions, man. Because if you're not going to be present, listen, move out the way. Slide out the way. We not ever going to be able to get what we need if you are in the way. Facts. If you are in the way, you are never going to get anything that we need. Shout out again to my peoples at Black Mastermind. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Donetta Watson. All my peoples that's out there that's doing their 1-2 thing. Listen, man, I don't know about you, but if I don't know nothing else, I can tell you this right here. I know a man, Jesus Christ. That's who I know. That's who I follow, and that's what I build and I live with. Every day before I do a show, I come on and I pray for the information that I speak. Doesn't come from me. It comes from my heart, and it comes from with the acceptance of whatever is being said from the Holy Spirit. So this lets y'all know, as I love you all. Shout out to my people from Truth Be Told. Again, you dig what I'm saying? July 9th, I need for y'all to be present in the building. You feel me? Truth Be Told, surprise party, July 9th in Brooklyn. Check it out. Go to Everbright. Go for ticket information, but check out the bio on IG. Hit their page if you're in Brooklyn. Hit them up. Go to a good party. Shout out to my peoples at BK9. You dig what I'm saying? And as for me, you know how you can catch your boy all the time. You feel what I'm saying? You can always catch me on these right here. YouTube.com/MissPass1 LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. All right? I'm right here, right there. You can catch me on my webpage, onevoiceonemic.com. And yeah, you know, I need to update my page. I've been slipping. Super slipping right now. You feel what I'm saying? Super slipping. All right? And then you can catch me on twitch.tv. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking at some point I might go Twitch all the way. I don't know. But you know, it's coming around the corner. But I got to make that decision. So listen, everybody. I love y'all, man. I'm going to talk with y'all later. I'm up out of here. You ready? Yeah.
Don't it? Everybody, come on, throw your hands up. We got that feel-good music, that vibe to make you wanna lose it. Everybody stop what you're doing, rock to the music, bounce to the music. For all my people all across the globe, we got that feel-good music that'll heal your soul. No matter what, hit the damn